What if I told you that less than $4 a day could make you a millionaire? Would you believe me? Let's do the math. If you invest just $100 a month starting at age 21, and you keep it up for 45 years, simply matching the market's long-term average return of about 10% a year, you'll cross the $1 million mark. By retirement, now, what if you push that to $1,000 a month? You'd be looking at well over $10 million. The formula is simple. The more you invest, the richer you can get. The problem? Most people say they don't have anything left over to invest. Well, that ends today. I am going to show you 7 things to stop spending money on so you can free up real cash this month. Invest it next month and let that money compound for years. First up is what I call the stupid tax. And look, I'm not saying you're stupid, I'm saying these expenses it's an acronym. WALCO weed, alcohol, lottery tickets, cigarettes, and overdraft fees. These things don't build your life, they drain. Italiano. Let's look at average monthly spending. People spend over $100 on marijuana, around $50 on booze, and roughly $25 on lottery tickets, and that's not even counting sports betting. Cigarettes can burn through about $200 a month, and overdraft fees average $27 a pop, often hitting multiple times a year. Let's have a heart-to-heart moment. I'm not here to be popular. I'm here to help you get ahead. If money's tight and you're serious about changing your situation, this is the lowest hanging fruit. Over 12 months, that's roughly $1,200 on weed, $600 on alcohol, $300 on lottery tickets, $2,400 on cigarettes, and $300 on overdrafts. When you add it all up, that's thousands of dollars you could redirect into investments that actually pay you back. Item number 2, financing your car. This is a triple whammy. You're paying interest on something that's losing value, and it has a limited lifespan. Picture 2 choices. Choice A, a brand new 2023 Mercedes-Benz E-Class 4, $50,000. You can't pay cash, so you put $8,000 down and take on a loan. Your payment, around $800 a month, even with decent credit. Choice B, a 2008 Toyota with about 150,000 miles on it, for $8,000 paid in cash. Most people pick the Benz. You only have a 60 or 72-month loan, right? But here's what actually happens. 5 or 6 years go by, the car gets older, the payments finally end, and it feels weird not having a car note. So, what do? You trade up, start a new loan, and the cycle repeats, with payments rising as cars get pricier. That $800 a month becomes a lifelong habit. With the Toyota, you skip the note entirely. You also pay less for insurance. You use regular gas instead of premium, and your maintenance costs are lower. Now, take that same $800 a month and invest it in a simple market fund. Even if you only get market returns around 10% a year after 30 years, you're sitting on more than $1.5 million. On the payment plan path, you still just have a car. Which one sounds richer to you? Drive humble now, so you can drive whatever you want later paid for with assets, not with monthly chains. Item number 3, shopping like you're already rich. Translation: stop doing Whole Foods runs if your budget says Walmart. When I was building my financial base, I wasn't buying organic blueberries. I bought what I could afford. Today, I can choose to shop at nicer stores without flinching. But that came after years of discipline. The price gaps are real. Think about avocados. Roughly 68 cents at Walmart versus $1.99 at Whole Foods. Frozen broccoli, about $1.49 versus $2.49. Bacon, around $5.12 versus $6. There's nothing wrong with premium groceries if your investments are already funded. Until then, stack your savings where you can and shovel the difference into your future. Item number 4, the endless iPhone upgrade treadmill. Carriers love monthly payment plans because small payments feel painless. $40, $50, $80 a month, and you get the shiny new phone every year. But those payments never end, and they sneak in extra costs: new cases, new chargers, new accessories. Because celebrating the upgrade is part of their pitch. Here's the move. Keep your phone for 2 to 5 years. Buy used if you can. Pay cash. The savings add up fast. Once you break the everything on payments, habit phones, sofas, vacations, even groceries, your cash flow stops leaking and starts compounding. Number 5. Looking rich with designer labels. In 2021, when stimulus cash and easy money were flooding the system, my wife and I lived on Michigan Avenue in downtown Chicago. On a Tuesday at noon, there were velvet ropes outside the luxury stores Gucci, Louis, Chanel with lines around the block. People were waiting 2 hours just to buy a bag. It's so much easier to look rich than to be rich, because you can finance the look. Being rich means saying no now, so you can say yes forever later. If you crave the brand, cool, buy it with cash after your assets are paying you. Until then, choose wealth over flex. Number 6. Stop buying extended warranties on everything. We bought a house recently, and suddenly every purchase came with an upsell, a television warranty, a sofa warranty, even a warranty for the blinds. Pay $295 more here, $995 there, $200 over there. Ask yourself, why do stores push these so hard? Because most people never use them. Or the fine print excludes the most common issues. Build an emergency fund and self-insure the small stuff. If something breaks, you can afford to fix it without suffering death by 1,000 warranty aid. And finally, item number 7. The monthly money audit. On the first day of every single month, pull up your bank, debit, and credit card statements. List every source of income and every single expense. Use Google Sheets, Excel, or just a pen and paper, whatever you'll actually use. Then, categorize everything. The first time you do this, it might take 2 or 3 hours. Do it anyway. You will immediately spot subscriptions you forgot about, sneaky price hikes, and waste you didn't even realize was there. That 1 hour of work can pay you back hundreds or even thousands of dollars this month without changing your lifestyle, just by cutting what you do and use and negotiating what you do. Now, let's talk results. If you free up even $100 a month at less than $350 a day and invest it for 4 years at a 10% average return, you're on track for $1 million plus. If you can bump that to $300, $500, or $1,000 a month, the numbers explode. Compounding doesn't care about your feelings. It only cares about your consistency. Keep showing up. Keep buying. Keep holding. For the investors in the room were those who want to become one. I built a free masterclass that shows how to spot opportunities before they hit the headlines and how to research them like a pro. When you register, you'll also get my investing newsletter at no cost. The link is in the description if you want it. So let's recap the 7 cuts to raise your investing game this year. 1. Kill the WLCO's stupid tax and keep those thousands. 2. Ditch car payments and invest the difference. 3. Shop for your season, Walmart now, Whole Foods later. 4. Break the phone payment loop. 5. Skip the flex until your assets pay for it. 6. Self-insure the small stuff and stop buying every extended warranty. And 7. Do a monthly money audit to slash those silent leaks. Do this, and you'll have real dollars this month. Invest for next month. And that is how you turn I can T. Invest into I invest every month. We've all been there, right? Feeling like every paycheck disappears before you can build anything. This is how you take control. One change, then another, then another. And because you're stuck with it, your future self gets the options that money can buy. Time, freedom, and choices. Quick heads up before we wrap. According to recent reports, banks are quietly tightening lending standards again, which usually makes it harder for families and businesses to get loans. Historically, when lenders pull back, it can signal slower growth ahead. If that's where 2025 is heading, the people with cash cushions and steady investing habits will be the ones ready to pounce on opportunities when prices dip. So tell me in the comments, which expense are you cutting first? The car payment, premium groceries, or the stupid tax? If this helped you, tap the like button, share it with a friend who needs a money reset, and hit subscribe for more step-by-step playbooks. Your dollars can keep making everyone else rich, or they can buy your freedom. The choice is yours.